A warm welcome to the latest AX Semantics meetup. Today we are talking about going global. Stephan Bayer is our guest. He's from Metav. Metav is selling a lot of tools all around the world. So he's working with AX Semantics and trying to get more international content on his website.
All right. Welcome, everybody, once again. Welcome to this special meetup. As you can see, this is a very special situation right now. Saim Alkan was stuck in a traffic jam and is currently looking for a service station where he can take part in this meetup. Hello, everybody. Welcome. And that's why you can see him here in this car. And Stephan Bayer from Metav is our guest today. He has joined us once again, and he is live here from the trade fair. Hello, Stephan. Nice that you could join us. Hello and hi. Nice that you have joined us once again. Saim, are you there? Yes, I have now reached a parking lot. So no worries, everything is safe and everything goes as planned, so to say. Welcome also from my side. I'm on my way to the trade fair. Unfortunately, I am stuck in a traffic jam. So my apologies that this is a very special situation right now. Today, we talk about internationalization. And we're talking about this issue because internationalization has become increasingly important for companies to mitigate sales reductions in Germany, for instance, because this is especially possible by focusing on the European market, by tapping into the European market, and that is absolutely recommendable to save some costs and to increase sales. Stephan Bayer did this with Metav. He will tell us a little bit about himself, and we will ask him some questions. I have also prepared a presentation for you to share with you what other people do. Stephan, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself? Who are you and what company are you working for? Yes, okay. My name is Stephan Bayer. I am the CEO of Metav Werkzeuge GmbH. We sell tools, calipers and measuring tools, particularly in Germany, in Austria and in Switzerland. We are here at this trade fair in Stuttgart. It's the first day of the trade fair and we have a booth here with our measuring tools. And I am delighted that I'm invited once again and that I can tell you something about what I did. And I am looking forward to this meetup today. All right, Stephan, you have 4 people in your company. Yes, you are a tool retailer, right? With 36,000 products that you're offering, right? Yes, exactly. So we have a small team and a huge product range. There's a lot that you have to do, right? Okay, so many people ask themselves, why do companies such as Metav, why are companies such as Metav so successful with just a few employees? Is internationalization a strategy? Okay, yes. The answer is very simple. We have to be competitive on the market. We have major competitors, major players, big companies, and they have much more staff. They have huge teams and have other possibilities with the teams, of course. They have translators, copy editors, and so on, a huge marketing team. And we don't have that, but despite this, we still want to have a attractive web shop. And Of course, we cannot cover everything with such a small team, and that's why we had to find another solution. We use text automation, content automation. We have 36,000 products, and we still have 7,000 product descriptions that we have to write. And it is not possible to do this manually. Bigger companies spend a lot of money on these trade fairs here. They have different financial means available, but we have particularly good product data. We have innovative products and high quality products, and with a good product description, we can be very successful and advance internationalization in general. And this opens up a vast array of new opportunities. We have worked now with AX Semantics and improved our content automation. And with a new tool that you're offering, it's much more easier now. Of course, we had to change some things on our website first. That's what we did. And now we will start with the English product descriptions, and then we will start with Italian. That's what we do as for internationalization on our website. And this also gives us a great deal of leeway and a new market potential. That's how we grow and also increase our sales and our success. And yes, that's what this is about, to be competitive on the market. So what are the languages that you are currently focusing on? English and Italian. English because it is the simplest language for us, because we have most of the information in English already anyways, and Italian because Jessica is half Italian, and that's why she can work on that. Yeah, that's normal, because we also resort to the options that we have. If you have employees from Italy, for instance, of course, you focus on Italian. That's fantastic. Stephan, first of all, thank you so much for this information. I wish you much fun on this trade fair. Enjoy it, and thank you so much for telling us about your business. And now I'm going to share my presentation, or rather Heike will be so kind to share it for me. Yeah, I will stay tuned, and I'm excited to listen to your presentation. So this is really a digital meetup. Saim, first of all, yes, I am here at this service area. I'm not driving. It will work all right. It's all safe and sound here. Okay, I will share your presentation now. But first, let's have a look at our survey. We wanted to know which statement is more accurate regarding content creation in your company. Product descriptions are a cost driver, or rather, product descriptions are a revenue driver. Please feel free to participate in this survey. And also, you have the opportunity to ask your questions at any time. You can use our chat or just unmute yourself, ask your questions, and we will respond to them later on. Now I'm going to share the slides. Thank you, Heike.
Siehst du sie? Sieht man sie?
Okay, can you see the slides? Yes, it works. Perfect. That's excellent. Okay. Now we look at internationalization of e-commerce SMEs, and we wanted to share with you what our customers do. They agreed that we share this information with you. So let's have a look at the next slide now. Thank you so much. We will start with Klingel. Of course, this is not the typical SME. They have more than €1 billion of sales, more than €1 billion of sales. But yeah, it's not an SME, it's a large company, but Still, we have some major brands that work with AX Semantics, and they automate texts. That's clear. They create automated content. But today we look at the company. They have 60 million texts per month, 12 languages that they have and that they use. They have different marketplaces, and they also have their international website as such, but also the marketplaces. And then they have also other brands that belong to Klingel. Just to give you a flavor of the size of this company. This is a huge company, and this company focuses on automated content creation. And of course, they have huge opportunities. Let's have a look at the next slide. This is one of my favorite examples. Why is that so? Lisa Pleser is responsible for the e-commerce at AX Sys, and they use AX Semantics to create multilingual texts and product descriptions. And so she told us that something happened, and she described us what they do. They use AX Semantics, but they also tried to use DeepL, and they use DeepL for the translation into Italian. And what happened is that they now see what happened, they had the advantages, and now with the translation they suddenly had ended up with the word disadvantages, svantaci, and this was exactly the opposite what they wanted to say. They certainly didn't want to highlight the disadvantages of their products. And yes, this can happen if you have this huge amount of product descriptions. It might be necessary that you have to proofread all of the texts, and you have to carry out quality checks. And this then is something that this entails even more work for you. And Lisa said, okay, no, we cannot do it that way. The AI is not good enough here. At the end of the day, we want to streamline our processes. We want to have a reliable translation tool, and we want to have satisfied customers. And that was not possible with DeepL. And that's why they decided against DeepL and decided to use AX Semantics for their translations. And that's what they do. They are now working with AX Semantics and are absolutely content and happy with our services. And Lisa also said that they worked with Jasper AI and ChatGPT. I think it's you could, if you please be so kind to share the link to this meetup. It was also very insightful how you can use Jasper and ChatGPT for translation purposes and content creation. Skatepro, another example here, another use case. It's a brand from Denmark, and they create product descriptions in various languages. They here have product description in Portuguese, Norwegian, and Italian. Skatepro offers their product descriptions in 15 languages. Of course, German, English, Danish, but also Italian, Norwegian, and Portuguese, just as an example. And we also had a meetup on this customer, with this customer. This is a very exciting use case. If you want to have more information on it, you can just visit our website and you can read more about these use cases there. We have summarized all the important information for you. And yeah, just if you want to read more about it, feel free to visit our website and read more about this project and use case. Feel free to download it. The same applied to the Klingel case. Then we have sport products here from Denmark. Denmark is a very small market with fewer inhabitants in general. It is a great opportunity to import products via the EU. The trade barriers are low, so that's why they decided to tap into the European market. And that's why they wanted to translate all their product texts into all the European languages, and that's what they did. Skatepro has a website here. In contrast to Zigzac, Zigzac is also a Danish brand. It is a company that has no own website. Zigzac only works with marketplaces. They sell everything on marketplaces such as Sport Check, for instance. Here are shoes for kids, but they also have other sports items, shoes and other products, and they sell their products on platforms. And despite this, we can see here that they produce their descriptions and tailor their descriptions to the platform and to the target group. And in general, they also, with their products description, they also take SEO aspects into account. And they adapt their content to the target group, and that's what they do with AX Semantics on the various platforms and marketplaces. So it's a very interesting approach. They produce a lot of content. They don't have their own website, but they use marketplaces in a very interesting approach. But yeah, so AX Semantics is also something that you can use on the platforms. This is a use case that we're currently working on our website. So very soon you can read more about this on our website. TVH, also very interesting. It is a company that focuses on a different topic. Metav focuses on tools, and TVH focuses on forklifts and other commercial vehicles. And also, so they focus on rather technical aspects. It is a company that sells spare parts that they have to swiftly dispatch into various countries. Then they have pallet trucks and other vehicles. And what is interesting is that spending the wrong spare part will lead to losses, to sales losses for the customer, as the spare part is needed. So you have to be quickly to dispatch and to sell spare parts. And that's why the product description is so essential, as the product description provides information on the item, and that helps the customer to buy the right spare part, to find the right product for their needs. And TVH works also with AX Semantics and create their product descriptions with AX Semantics in various languages. So the last use case that I wanted to share with you is this one. Jophef Seibel, also a very small company, a German producer. There are not that many German producers anymore. Most of the shoe producers are located in Asia. Jophef Seibel produces in Germany, and they use automated content creation with AX Semantics. They started out with German, and the team was did not focus on being the fastest one and the quickest one. No, the team was very patient and worked very diligently on the German texts. And by now you can see the various languages that you can choose now. We have 7 languages here, and that is absolutely great. You have Italian, French, English, German, Spanish, Dutch, and Polish. That is truly outstanding for such a small company with such a small marketing team. I met them in person, a small shoe manufacturer that uses automated content creation for the European market. And they want to use this quality product, the quality shoes, on the European market. So much for that. I think this is now the end of the presentation. Exactly. Thank you so much. So I had a last slide for you, this thank you slide. Yes, there it is, the thank you slide. Okay, then I would like to thank you for joining us. Do you have any questions? Can we help you with any questions? Maybe Stefan is still here. No, he's not. Or yes? If you have questions for Stefan? No, okay, he's not with us anymore. So if you have questions on our use cases or on other cases, feel free to ask them. Heike, then can you share us the results of the survey? So we asked you what statement is fitting in your company. Are product descriptions rather cost drivers or rather revenue drivers? And I think it is delighting to see that 80% of you said that content creation is generally something that increases sales. So it is a very great result. I would have expected a different result, but that's still great to hear. It's great that this is the result, because I think most of the people would perceive the content creation as a cost driver, but it is fantastic to hear that you perceive the content creation as a revenue driver. That is absolutely great to hear. Okay, so much for that. I don't see any further questions here in the chat. There's one remark. Yeah, you feel free. We can also make the survey in German. Yes, we can do that both in English and German. Yeah, that's absolutely great. Yeah, I don't see any further questions here. No, okay. All right, then thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for translating. Thank you for our team. I think you all did your best. Thank you so much for contributing to this meetup. Thank you for joining us. It was great to have you all here. And now I'd like to say, see you in 14 days' time. Heike, who will join us in 14 days? In 14 days, we have a very special meetup. It will be about climate action. And there are also trade recommendations for citizens that are sent out. It's about biodiversity and conservation and environmental protection. So AI and environmental protection and climate action, a great topic, and I'm looking forward to this meetup. We will also talk about very interesting things then. So see you in 14 days time. Stay healthy. I'm looking forward to see you then. Bye-bye. All right, bye.